Zena, Warthog Princess, and Kelly, come on. And Kelly, we're back from camping. Kelly found a skunk on the first night in the dark, got skunked. Yeah, so that was a first I did not need to have. Yeah, she's okay now. We sorted that out. In case you're wondering, totally off topic for this video, but before we get started, the trick to getting the stink out of things after you get skunked is not tomato juice. That's what you always hear, right? Yeah, no. I checked online and actually did work. It's hydrogen peroxide, Dawn dish soap, and baking soda. Because I did not know this, but skunk oil, it's skunk oil. It's an oily substance and it gets in there and it sticks. And so that's why you need the Dawn dish soap, and the rest is odor reducers and whatnot. An alternative is you can use Dawn dish soap and vinegar, and that is what I did because I did not have baking soda and peroxide in the RV. So we had a stinky first night, but other than that, it was a great trip. I do have a video in the works of just a little bit of footage and a bunch of pictures of the RV, because I know a lot of people are asking about that. It's just a trailer. I did used to have a motorhome, but we'll talk about all that in the video and some of our adventures on the kayak and some other things. So it was a good time. Anyways, I did not stop shopping while I was gone. I did not shop much. I did buy a couple things on the very last day, but I only had intermittent signal. However, I did shop like a fiend the week before I left. So all last week while I was away, I had packages coming in. So right in front of me at the table, I have a Vera haul, which we're gonna do on this video. And then I have a lug haul and another big jujube haul. And then I have a whole stack of videos from requests from you all that I will get to. So here we are, and we're back home obviously, and here goes the first video. So the first thing is one item that I already had a haul for. This was the tote in Felicity Paisley that I had gotten from the paper store, got the deal. Well, the reason I'm bringing this back is not another one, it's the same one, because a couple of you astute viewers pointed out there is actually a secret pocket on this that I did not know about. I obviously did not research the bag. I was very familiar. But if you look at the bag with the tag on the front, so that's the front, here it is on the side, there is a zipper pocket right here. And it's a pretty good size. It's like 1/4 of the bag right there. So, I mean, it doesn't go quite to the top, but it's about that size. I mean, my whole hand is in there, spread out. And it's got a tiny zipper, so it's very discreet. That little secret pocket there, and just a little baby zipper pull you can kind of see. So if you did not know it was there, obviously you can totally miss it. So that is to share with all of you, and thank you to, I think it was Tracy and Nicole, for pointing that out. I much appreciated. So there you are. Now to the haul. I had some fun. I did not go crazy on the latest releases, and I didn't buy anything in the most recent sale. But I am probably going to buy some things tomorrow. Anyway, so the first thing I got is these booties. These are in the teddy bear cozy. I think it has another name, but it's really soft. It's the same material that the vests and the pullover were in. And this is just a brown color. It's come out now in the thunder blue, I think it was blushed fig maybe or something like that, and then the teddy bear is what this one's called. So inside of this one is actually fleece in the, you know what, I don't even know the name of it. It's the partner pattern that came out just now with Merry Mischief. So it's the plaid, but it's a nice combination. It goes very, very well. You can see the browns in there that match very nicely. But these are rubber bottomed, I say rubber, it's, you know, soft plastic, whatever, but they have a little bit of grip to them. I don't know if they're truly non-slip grip, you know, but we'll see. I don't know how durable they are. This is the first time I've had this particular kind of bottom, but they are super comfortable, super, super comfy. They have a good amount of padding on the bottom, and they're nice. They're roomy. They're true to size as far as the sizes go. It's, you know, small, medium, and large. Large does fit 9 to 10. I wear a size 10. They fit me splendidly, and they have give to the fabric. So anyway, super, super comfy, and excited to start using those as we're now even in Arizona, getting into winter. But I don't really need that kind of warmth. But then I got 3 items in the Merry Mischief. I did not get any bags, at least not yet. I still might. We'll see what I end up buying tomorrow. But I got 3 of the new styles. So the first one is the zip around mini tech case. And I did get to pick a little bit pattern placements. So with all the cute, adorable critters with all their different poses and little knickknacks that are in the pictures with them, I tried to mix it up and get different ones. And aside from that, my goal was, with a pattern like this with all these different critters, you're going to get some cut off things in the small pieces. That's just a fact of life. So I tried to pick ones that were less cut off, anyways, so I did pick this one. It has the, what is that, an elk or reindeer or whatever, that has the little stocking hats on it. We've got the little bear cub going after the candy cane, and then you got a couple of cut off critters there. But then on the back, you have the sleeping fawn, which I don't know why they're on a branch. I don't know how that works. And then a couple of repeats. On the sides, you got your raccoons and some other stuff. But okay, so this piece has a tag on the front, and then it has a single zip around right there, and it is up the middle. And you open it up, and it's not quite lay flat. It has just a little bit of resistance there, but essentially lay flat. And it has, on this side, it has an elastic slip pocket and 2 elastic straps. On this side, it has a zippered mesh pocket and 1 elastic there. So I actually am really excited about this. 4 times, like when I'm going for just a week in the trailer, I don't need to bring my whole bag of tech cords and whatnot. I'm thinking I could use this for something like that. Aside from that, this is a perfect size for just a miscellaneous catch-all bag inside of some other bags, Vera, lug, otherwise, whatever. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited about that. Because I have a lot of black bags, this is just one way to throw a pop of color in, and I don't care if it matches the season. Well, sometimes, but mostly I don't care. All right, the next piece is small zip around makeup brush case. Yeah, again, Merry Mischief. So I don't have makeup brushes, but I use a lot of other things that can fit in brush cases. So this adorable little thing has a different critter. So here I have the reindeer with the Christmas lights all cut up in its antlers and all around it's all tangled. Then you have a little fox that's again on a branch, but he's scratching his ear and has earmuffs on, super cute. And then yeah, I got a deer butt. It's cut off. Yeah, again, what are you gonna do? On this side, I've got this adorable beaver pouring coffee, which is super fun. There's that same one with the stocking caps on the reindeer. And on the back, there's my beaver pouring coffee again, and the deer with a sweater. So, mix of things. I did get a bird, so I don't know if that's a dove, some other pieces and parts. Okay, the bag itself, it has 2 zippers. They're both single zipper. The top one zips around like that, and then it opens up. You have a mesh elastic slip up here and a mirror. You can see that. And you also have, in the bottom part, you have, if you turn it sideways, you have a side slip pocket. Interestingly though, this is like plastic lined, not separate, but like the fabric itself is plasticized. But then inside the pocket, that only goes down about 1 knuckle. And then beyond that, it's just a cotton interior. So inside there is not plastic lined, interestingly enough. But the basic of it is, so you have 4 elastic loops right here that you can put things. I was thinking this would make a nice, you could put chapstick or pens or, paintbrushes. I mean, you could use this for so many things, like a travel art kit or whatever. So I thought this would be really good, especially like in a big tote. You can have a few different things. I'll just put the paper back in there. One other thing, this interior pattern, in case you couldn't tell, it's like boughs of pine with pine cones on it. So it's like these just rows of it. And then interspersed, there's like these little critters. They look to me like squirrels and chipmunks, maybe. Honestly, that one looks like a beaver tail, so it's really hard to say, but they're little. So I don't know, that's confusing to me. But they are cute, and they do have other little things. There's definitely beaver in there, because there's one. Beaver eating a candy cane. That's cute. So maybe it is beaver. Anyways. Okay. So that's the top pocket. And I'm going to put it in here to keep its shape while I store it, since that's the way it came to me. Hi, Kelly. What are you doing? You need up? Yeah? Okay. She's back. Hello again. She got another bath when we got back from camping, because she is white normally, but she was dirty. We had a good time. Okay. The bottom pocket is more of just an open pocket. It has just space there. It's about the same depth as the travel pill case, if you will, but it has more space. So I actually can fit my two travel pill cases, like one, I use one for day and one for night, and I can fit those easily in here. They're the smaller ones, they fit right there. And then you have a mesh zipper pocket on the top part. So a lot of different ways you can use this, like I said. I'm going to use it for, I might even take it on this next trip, but I'm going to use it for miscellaneous stuff. And this last piece is another one that I don't plan to use as intended. This is the Zip Around Essential Oil Case. There's the deer with the reindeer rather, with the lights, and there's the bottom half of some other deer. And then on the back, I've got the bear going for the candy cane and the little bird on the deer. So this one's different than the other one. See, because this one, the bird is sitting on his back, and this one, the bird is flying. But it looks like the same deer in the same sweater. So there are some variances in the pattern that obviously you don't see on a small piece. Yeah. Then I've got the two wolves or coyotes or whatever singing or howling or whatever they're doing. And the fawn in the tree or the bough, whatever. Yeah. Okay. This is a double zipper opening. Opens on the top and zips down the side. It has a gusset at the bottom. You can kind of see that. It is completely plasticized on the inside. There you go. And then you can just see there's all these elastic loops, and that's to hold all your essential oils so you can keep them standing up or whatever. And then if they spill or whatnot, then it's protected inside, which is lovely. And I don't need to carry like this many chapsticks or lipsticks or other things, but I was kind of thinking that I would just ignore those loops basically and just use this as a cosmetic in other bags. This is a great size. It is about the medium size of the 4-piece cosmetic pieces. And the factory style is already this shape and size, so it's not a big departure from other things that I'm already familiar with and like a lot. It is sort of squared off, so it's kind of a brick shape, which is great. But it opens up really wide, as you can see, and because of the gussets, it's great. The other thing is, if I really truly don't use these elastics, I could do a little surgery and just use a seam ripper and take those out completely. But honestly, there might come a day where there's something I want to stick in there. Or maybe I'm using it as a cosmetic inside of a purse, and I just want to put my hand sanitizer bottles, if they fit vertically. I can put the 3 different ones. I can put my chapsticks. I can put a lip gloss. I mean, that alone just filled that one side and actually use the straps. So I'm going to leave them. I'm not going to go straight away to cutting things, and I don't like to do that anyways, but I would. Anyway, so that is all for the new stuff that just came out. That was all from the initial release. But I got some things from the online outlet sale, and I also ordered some things from an outlet store in Tennessee, and I'll explain when we get to it why that was. But going right first to the online outlet sale items, I got a couple of slim card cases. The first one I got is in Moonlight Garden, which I love this pattern, but I didn't have this piece, and I found that these are really great grab and go little items. If you just need mid essentials, there's no zipper, you're not going to put coins in it, but it fits a bunch of cards, and you can really stack a bunch of cards in here. But for me, I can put my ID, put a credit card, put a few dollars in there, and then put this inside of my water bottle carrier, like my Huggy from Lug or other things, or just slip it in my pocket and take it with me, and it just kind of keeps everything together, so it's very useful. So this one just has the pretty florals, and then the interior pattern is the middle slip there, card slot. So these just have 2 slots on either side and then a slot in the middle. That's just the tag in there. And I think these are RFID. Not all of them are. Yeah, this one is not. So there you go. But this one has, some of them have the little metallic, I'll call it a rivet with a diamond Vera Bradley on it. But there you go. This one is in cotton. This other one is Dandelion Wishes. This is a Midtown fabrication, so it has some water resistance to it and whatnot. And it's slightly slimmer profile because this one has quilting, as you can see, the regular diamond quilting. So it's a little bit puffier. It's not a bad thing. It's just slightly thicker. You can kind of see it there visually. But it's the same construct otherwise. This one doesn't have the rivet or whatever on the outside. And it's, like I said, it's the same though. And this one, Midtown Slim card case. Yeah, also not RFID. So I think it would be great if they were. But if you're sticking this inside of an RFID pocket, like a lot of bags have now, that's not a factor. But for what I'm using it for, it's not that big a deal. I really have more than I should have of these, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. So then I got 2 of these pouches. This is a pouch wristlet, I think it's called. Hang on. Let's see what the name is. I've been bad about that lady. Yeah, no, iconic pouch wristlet. I was right. Okay, but I got 2. I got one in Regal Rosette because I love purple. And as always, because these are the online outlet sale items, I will put the prices that I paid for them in the remarks so that you can kind of see what deals there were. And some of this might come up in the next online outlet sale as well. But these are pretty simple, but they're a good size. And I actually like something like this. I like to use inside of other bags. For example, this one I got specifically for, not only or exclusively, but I got it for my large on the go in this pattern because it'll fit nicely. So it has a front pocket. It's just a zipper. The tag is in there, but you can see the interior pattern. This is an older pattern, if you will. Not old, not at all. It's recently retired, but it's old enough that it has the metal zipper still. Both of these have that same thing. So I got the Moonlight Garden and the Regal Rosette. Pattern placement wise, I didn't do too bad. I've got a nice little check. So I got the little chevrons there, and then I have the same on the other side. But you can see a little bit more of the medallion thing. So it's nice. It's a nice, you can see all the different parts of the colors of the pattern, and a nice purple wave going through both sides. Inside the main pouch, it does zip around the corner, so it opens up nice and wide. It does have a big slip on this side, which is the same side as the zipper. So big pocket inside, and then opposite that, you have a zipper pocket on this side. So it runs the whole length all the way. Well, yeah, when it's not caught. It runs all the way across. So you have a slip on one side, a zipper on the other, but it's otherwise just a big open pouch. So you can use this in so many different ways, and because it's all flimsy, you know, it can take different form if you kind of fill it up. But I got this to use as an organization piece inside other bags. Now, it does come with a wristlet strap on it, which is great. I think that's awesome because it is a nice wristlet. You can carry a lot of things in there. But the way that it's hooked, let me take this off for just a second. So this is not my first of these, by the way, but this zipper pull is just a loop zipper pull. It looks normal, but on it, it has this little perpendicular piece. I don't know if you could see that very well. So there's this loop right here. So this can just be a zipper pull, but then it's designed for the strap to hook onto that loop right there on the top. But the thing about it is they don't lay very flat together. They do kind of, but when you're maneuvering it, it just gets all wonky. So probably I will use this without the strap on it, but whether or not I use it on the pouch, this is a great strap. So if you've lost other wristlet straps or you want to add a wristlet strap to something that doesn't have one, now you have spare wristlet strap to do that. And it's a great length, and it easily, even on my giant hands, it fits really nicely around my wrist. So you could use this as a really lovely keychain. I mean, I already have an in the loop keychain in this pattern, but you could use it for a lot of different things, and it does have the swivel on there too. So those are just things I'm thinking of. But it does work very nicely. And on the hardware too, actually, it does say Vera Bradley right on the side of the clip, which is kind of cool. So that's that one. And then I have, of course, again, the Moonlight Garden. This is a piece I did not have in that pattern. I do pretty much have most of the pattern though, I admit. But the same thing there, except it's a navy blue faux leather one. Everything else is same. This one you just get the different interior pattern with your fireflies there on the pattern. So that is the pouch wristlet ×2. I guess I was in a pairs kind of mood the other day. And then I got a Midtown Cosmetic. This is in the Cornflower Blossom. I really like this. I'm actually using this exact piece in Garden Dream right now in my work tote, which by the way, I'm really liking. But this is a little bit different. First of all, it's a Midtown fabrication, so it's water resistant. It has a little bit of padding to it, but it's not quilted like the Performance Twill. Otherwise, they're very similar materials. But it's not super slouchy. It does have some form, but it is very malleable. I mean, you can definitely mess with it. The front, oh, okay. I don't need tissue in there, especially when it catches in the zipper. Inside it has like this nylon interior. It's wipeable, but it's not plasticized. But it's a nice, generously sized front pocket, just like, I would say this is kind of like a medium cosmetic, basically. And then the other part, the main pocket, is a double zipper. And even though it's not named as a lay flat, the Midtown Cosmetic is a lay flat cosmetic. So you have inside a mesh pocket with double zippers on either side, and they're half and half for the bag. So there you go. And this interior is just like the inside of the pocket. It's a very wipeable nylon, but it is not plasticized. So there you go. But it works great, and it holds a lot of stuff, which is very nice. Let me put this tag back inside. So I don't have a whole lot of things in this pattern. I have just this and a wallet, I think, that I got, and that's it. But I have a lot of navy blue items, and I thought that this pattern would go very nicely with some of the navy stuff that I have. And it is a pretty pattern. Look at the paisleys. So, and then on the front, of course, you can see the flowers. I have a cut off one, but yeah. Anyway, pattern placement, it is what it is on the online outlet. The last thing I got from the online outlet is it's like the On The Go, but it's called, because it's a factory style, there's a factory style, where's the tag? It's called the Go Ahead, but it's the same, essentially the same as the On The Go. It has the front pocket, it has side pockets, it has an adjustable strap that's removable, but it comes with 2 straps on the outlet version. One of them is short and is not removable, and the other is your longer crossbody adjustable, and that one is removable. So that's the one difference. Inside it is, oh, there's the tag. Yeah. The Go Ahead convertible crossbody in Moonlight Navy. But it has a zipper privacy pocket on the back wall, and on the front wall it has 2 slip pockets. So like I said, it's pretty much the same. It's a nice sized bag though. Definitely has a lot of capacity. I want to say that it seems like it's a little bigger. So we'll do another comparison video coming up. No promises on exactly when, but we will look at this version compared to the On The Go and the large On The Go. My feeling at this moment, without comparing them side by side, is that this one might be between the two or more on the larger side, because it does seem more like the large size. But yeah, and I did have a question. I forget who asked it recently, but we will look at that. We will look at them side by side coming up, but not today. Sorry. Anyway, that's the last item from the online outlet sale. Now, the reason I ordered from the Tennessee outlet store is because I got word that they had some of the Disney stuff on sale, specifically the Mickey's Paisley Celebration, which I do have some items in, but I had bought in person, picked my own pattern placement at the store at Disney Springs. But I decided I wanted a couple more items that I did not have, and one of them is the all-in-one crossbody wristlet. And, you know, again, I didn't get to pick pattern placement. They had only the one to choose from, so it's kind of hit or miss. But I did get the Mickey and Minnie over here, which is adorable. And then I have bottom halves of them there. So I have top half, bottom half, kind of silly. But otherwise the colors are good. And there you just got some of the pretty paisleys and purples. This is one of those patterns that, depending on the cut of fabric that you get, it will look more on the blues or it'll look more on the purples. So for what that's worth. And this has a lot of the teal and some of the purple, and then again Mickey and Minnie on the side. So not too bad for a blind pattern placement pick. It is just a normal all-in-one. It has the wristlet strap that's removable, and then it has, oh, I hope it has the strap. Yes, here it is. The removable strap is also adjustable. But this is the older style that has the zipper pocket on the inside, not on the outside. So not super old. It's a fairly recent Disney pattern, but it's a couple pattern ago. So got that. And then the front part of it, the other pouch is your wallet. You know, you put your stuff here. And then you have clear ID window with a couple more slots. Yeah, so you have 3 more slots there, and then you have 5 slots on this side. This is RFID, which is nice. And then you can put your dollars here. You also have slips going this way. You have 2 slips there, and you have 2 on the other side that go that way. So this fits a ton of stuff. I really basically put all my wallet here, and that leaves the back for extra things that you carry around. The front is a magnetic snap, and then it has some space to store things up front. My phone does fit very nicely there, which is great. And I still have my old iPhone 6S Plus. So I got that, and I also got a Vera. Because I do love the Veras, I really need to start using this type of bag more instead of just for like big trips or moving things. But you can see what I was talking about with the pattern. Like over here, I have definitely more of the blues. But over here I have a little more of the purples. So I did get to pick from about 5 different ones, and I picked this one because there was the least amount of cut off characters, and it had a good balance of things. It has great castles all over it, and it's overall a little bit more, shares some of the purples, because some of the other ones just really didn't have any. But the good thing about it, and bad thing, is kind of one and the same, is these 2 panels are almost the same. So, I mean, it's a slightly different cut of it, but you can see it's the same Mickey and Minnie, the same Mickey in the castle. But they're positioned slightly different, so it's not obvious that it's like duplicated. But I actually kind of liked that it was, because it's a good panel. So, yeah. And like I said, not a lot of cut off things. I mean, they're cut off, it's just feet. That's not even obvious that that's just feet. I do have a Mickey right here peeking out of the pocket, which I think is totally adorable. Like, hello, peekaboo Mickey. But anyway, so just looking at the pattern again, you know, Mickey, Minnie, the castles, it's all about it. And then on the back, this is really, honestly, just about as perfect of a center panel as I could get, because you have all the characters, none of them are cut off, and it goes all the way up. You have the castle right in the middle, which is just lovely. I do have a cut off Minnie right there, but okay. More stuff on the sides, and you get more of the purple here with the flowers. So it's just a lovely bag. It's a standard Vera. It does have like a black trim. It's like a microfiber trim on here, like an edging. And then it has the slip pocket, the zipper pocket, no pockets on the back. And then inside, first of all, on the top, you have that phone pocket in the top edge. And then you have a zipper closure. And this interior pattern, it reminds me of, like, you know, an anniversary special for Disney or something. But it's just the castles and flowers, which is really cool. But on each side you have your 3 slip pockets. So you have 6 total, 3 on each side. But just a nice big bag. And you can see the base of it. It's a big bag. I mean, the Vera is a big bag. On this Vera, there is a semi-rigid bottom. I mean, it's not super rigid. It's not removable. It's sewn in there. But there is a piece of cardboard or something in there that makes it kind of hold its shape, which is why it came to me folded this way. So again, for those that are interested in storage, when they have a rigid bottom, I fold up the back. The problem with that is anytime you're storing the bag and it's not in its full shape, like its full standing shape, you're going to get creases. They work themselves out over time, but if I first start using this bag, it will want to lean. But when you put stuff in it, it kind of just works itself out. So it hasn't been a big problem for me so far. But in any case, I don't want to fold that bottom, so that's how I store it. And I just stack all the Veras just like that because they lay pretty flat. Oops. Put this inside. So those were the only two pieces of Disney that I got. But in order to, oh, and they were on sale too, by the way. I can't remember exactly, like 50% off or something. But in order to get free shipping, I had to buy a little bit more, and it just so happens they had the piece that I was looking for anyways that my outlet did not have when I called them. So this is the compact organizer in scattered wildflowers. This is a Lighten Up. It is a factory style pattern and piece. Although retail does have one in this, and it's the Majestic Magenta, and it's a velvety one, but inside has like Felicity Paisley pink or something. But anyway, this one is the compact organizer. It does have a loop here, but doesn't come with a ring or a strap or anything. So again, this would be one of those times where you could like take my wristlet strap from my Moonlight Garden. There it is in navy, and I could clip it right onto here and use it, you know, give that a wristlet strap if I want. But this is a nice little piece. It has a good amount of space to it. It kind of tapers narrower at the top, wider at the bottom. The main pouch is just a pouch. It's not plasticized, but it does have a wipeable sort of nylon-y interior. And this one doesn't have a tag for some reason, but it has the string, which surely will just get caught in my zippers. Yeah. All right. So I got the zipper, and it does have rubber zipper pulls, kind of a Lighten Up standard there. And then the front pocket zips up and around, and it opens like way out. It doesn't have gussets or drawbridge, so you could actually, you know, lay flat, but probably if you have anything in this back part, it will stand on its own. But then you have two mesh pockets here with elastic on the top and a zipper pouch on the other side. This little piece for me is a perfect catch-all cosmetic type thing. I really, really like this style for organizing inside handbags. So I can see me getting a few more of these in some different colors. But I have a few already, so anyway. And then, even though there was a sale and everything, I actually did get a free market tote with my purchase, and there was just a couple to pick from. I picked, of course, the Paisley Amethyst, or Amethyst Paisley. I think it's Paisley Amethyst. Yeah, Paisley Amethyst. Yeah, it's just a market tote. So, you know, reusable bags, they're pretty sturdy. They have these nice nylon woven straps. They have one pocket, just a slip here, but they're great. And it's always great when you get them for free, right? So add it to the pile, and I use these all the time for loading and unloading the RV especially. But that is the end of this haul. And like I said, it was from 3 different sources, but it was a lot of fun. It just so happened everything came kind of at the same time just because I was gone. I got it at the same time. So hope you're doing well, and hopefully that wasn't too jumping all over the place for you. More to come. Stay tuned. Next up is lug haul. Bye for now. Don't forget to washy washy.